Where in the World is Atlantis? A Journey Through the Akashic Records, Part 4. So, in response to this comment above, I just wanted to go ahead and open the records for Bimini. So, Bimini is here off the coast of Florida. You can actually take a ferry from Fort Lauderdale and get to it very easily. It's a cluster of islands in the Bahamas. And now, one of the reasons Bimini is a theorized location of Atlantis is because of this man, Edgar Cayce, which is mentioned in the comments, who was a clairvoyant and wrote several books about his predictions about ancient civilizations, connecting with the higher self and lots of other things. So he even has this book on Atlantis. And then you can read about some of his predictions on edgarcayce.org. There's an ancient civilizations page that goes over some of his predictions about ancient civilizations, and he predicted that something would be found in and around Bimini in like 1967, 1968, I believe. You can read about it there if you want. And so what was found around that time period was a structure that looks like a road. It's called Bimini Road. It's 18 miles, I believe, underneath the surface of the ocean. These big stone blocks made of limestone that look like a road. So people theorize that maybe this had to do with Atlantis. Similar structures were found in the Mediterranean. So they're like, well, why is this in the Mediterranean and why is this in the Bahamas? So when I opened the records before I opened the records for Bimini, I did expect to find something just because of this prediction. And also because this location's come up in a lot of other things, a lot of other hypnosis work, including Sarah Bressman-Cosme's books, A Hypnotist's Journey to Atlantis. So I did think I'd find something. I didn't expect to find exactly what I found. I opened the records, speak to Bimini's record, and I ask, is there a connection between Bimini and Atlantis? It says yes. I ask, is Bimini what used to be mountains from Atlantis that are now just still sticking up above water because they had high elevation, which is a theory. And it said, yes, you could say that, but it's more that we are a landmass that had been pushed up to peak above the water. And so I was like, well, what do you mean? What does that mean? I don't understand. And it says it was pushed up through pressure within the land, made it more buoyant, and it separated from the rest of Atlantis. Okay, still don't quite understand. And I asked, well, are you still attached to the rest of the landmass that was Atlantis? And the records say, no, child, it's gone. It was destroyed, obliterated, it's no longer here. So I have assumptions about what that means, but I think ultimately it means that the landmass, that big landmass in the Atlantic that Bimini was attached to, cannot be found. It's not sunk underneath the water. It's nowhere on Earth, at least. And I asked if I could know how this happened, and the record said no, which I sort of expected. And so I just asked, do you have any messages for humanity? And the record says, come to us, come feel our land, Atlanteans, heal your memories and soul, come be with us and heal our shores, we are waiting and we love you. And it was very emotional and I cried. So that's all I have today. If you have another suggestion about a location I should look at, let me know.